In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, there was a warrior chief named Arani, known for his courage and undying loyalty to his people. For years, he led his tribe in battle against relentless invaders who sought to enslave his people and plunder their sacred land. Time after time, the invaders returned stronger and more ruthless, and despite Arani's bravery, they were always defeated. The enemies would take his people as slaves, leaving his village broken and burning. One fateful day, the invaders struck again, but this time they took the most precious part of Arani's world, his family. His wife and children were dragged away in chains. Devastated and filled with a rage beyond control, Arani vowed to do whatever it took to bring them back and save his people. With no hope left, Arani ventured deep into the uncharted wilderness, where few dared to tread. This was where the ancient gods of the jungle were said to reside, spirits older than time itself. For days he traveled through thick vines and shadowed groves until he reached a sacred place, an ancient altar covered in the bones of forgotten warriors. There, he fell to his knees and called out to the gods. "Give me the strength to save my people," he begged. "Give me the power to destroy my enemies and free my family." The jungle grew silent, and from the darkness the gods spoke. Their voices were like the roar of the wind and the growl of beasts. "We can give you power beyond imagining, Arani," they said. "You will become unstoppable, feared by your enemies, a true conqueror. But know this, the power you seek comes at a price. You will be transformed, no longer fully man. You will become the guardian of this forest, half man, half lion, forever bound to the jungle. You will never return to your former life. Do you accept this fate?" Without hesitation, Arani nodded. "I accept." Suddenly, pain like fire surged through his body. His muscles bulged and twisted, his skin hardened, and from his face, a fierce lion's mane sprouted. His eyes burned gold like the sun, and his hands transformed into claws sharp enough to tear through stone. Arani let out a thunderous roar, no longer a man but a towering half-lion warrior, imbued with the power of the gods. Arani returned to his village with newfound might. The invaders had no chance. He tore through their ranks, his claws ripping through steel, his roar shaking the very ground beneath them. The enemy fled in terror, abandoning their spoils, and Arani freed his people, his wife and children among them. But as the battle ended, and the bloodied invaders were no more, Arani felt the weight of the gods' curse. He could not return to his family. His people gazed upon him with awe and fear, no longer seeing the chief they had loved, but a fearsome beast. His children trembled, his wife wept. He turned away from them, the realization heavy in his heart. The gods had given him the power to save them, but at the cost of his humanity. He was now the guardian of the forest, a half-man, half-lion warrior, destined to roam the jungle for eternity, protecting the land and its people from any who dared to harm them. As the sun set behind the towering trees, Arani disappeared into the depths of the jungle, a shadowy protector. His roar echoed through the night, a reminder that he was still watching, forever bound to the forest, the cursed conqueror of the Amazon.